Okay, today in class we learned how to construct scatter plots and then find the line of best fit. And then we also learned how to use a graphing calculator to find the line of best fit. And we're going to use what's called a linear regression line. There are multiple lines that we can use, but that's the one we're specifically looking at using our calculator. Okay, so a line of fit is a line that describes the trend of the data. Most points do not lie on the line, but lie close to the line. Line of best fit, specifically called a regression line that we're going to use today. We will use this, or we will find this, by using a graphing calculator, which uses a statistical method to find the line that most closely approximates the data. There are many different lines of best fits, but we're going to choose a regression line. Okay, so example 1, this has already done two of the things that I'm going to ask you to do prior to this. The first thing that I will ask you is to graph a set of points. Then I will ask you to draw a line of best fit. So here it's already been done for you, and then after that you will write the slope-intercept form of the equation for the line that you chose to draw. So before you can do that, there's two things you need to be able to do to write an equation of a line. You always need a point and a slope. So what we don't have right now is slope, and we're going to use our slope formula, and we're going to look at our line and choose two of the points on the line. Definitely going to choose that one, and then let's use this one right here. So to find the slope, let's write what those points are first. So we have a point at 1998 and about, I'd say, 13.5. And then our other point is located at 2003 and, and 19. From here we're going to find slope. We practiced this the other day on one of our assignments. So y1 minus y2, I'm going to take 19 minus 13.5 all over 2003, our x2 minus our x1. So on the top, 19 minus 13.5 gives us 5.5. 2003 minus 1998 gives us 5. We divide those and you get 1.1. So that's our slope. From here to write our equation, remember that we go y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. We need a little more space there. And from here we're going to go ahead and fill in. So y, I'm going to choose my second point. Let me change colors for you. And I'm going to go y minus 19. My y1 equals 1.1, the slope we just found, and x minus x1, 2003. And we're going to go ahead and distribute. And 1.1 times 2003 gives us 2203.3. Add 19 to isolate y. So y equals 1.1x. I can't get that dot very well. Minus 2184.3. Okay, we're going to use this on the next slide. So there's the equation of our line. So let me grab that equation and I'll write it down, and then we can move from here. So our equation was y equals 1.1x minus 2184.3, and this says predict the price of a ticket in 2009. You could probably predict this without this equation, but we'll go ahead and use the equation. We had somebody predict it in class without using the equation. Now because 2009 represented our years is x, so we're going to go into this equation and replace x with 2009. And then we will solve that. So when we put that in, multiply it by 1.1, and then subtract 2184.3, we get 25.6, and that would be $25.60 for a ticket. I had some students guess about $30, and they were pretty close. And that should answer that question there. Example 2 says, the table ranks the 10 tallest buildings in the world. We've actually used these numbers on a different set of notes. But anyway, we're going to use a graphing calculator to find the line of best fit. So what you need to do in your calculators is store the rank as list 1 and store the stories as list 2. Remember, to store them, you have to go to Stat and enter. It'll allow you to edit. And then to find the linear regression line, we'll go Stat, arrow over to Calc, once those values have been stored. And then we'll choose number 4, which says linear, L-A-N, regression line. Once you do that, you'll press Enter and Enter again, and that should take you to your home screen. Your home screen then will tell you a bunch of different numbers. The last time, on our last assignment, we were looking for R in this window. R told us about the correlation, and R here is negative 6.607. But that we won't be looking for the the correlation coefficient today. We're just looking for the equation. If you notice in that window, it'll say y equals ax plus b. And all we need to do is fill in those numbers that it also gives you below that. So y equals -2, let's round to the nearest hundredth, 0.75x plus 102.53. Once we are given this line, I'll then ask you to predict or make some conjectures about some other numbers, but that's as far as I need to get you through on this example. So your assignment is 7.5, line of best fit. Good luck.